What I love about candy since I was a kid is just that, it just produces some kind of happiness when you bite into a piece of candy that it's made with love or, with care. It just changes the way you feel. That's a great feeling for me when I can make somebody happy, in a bite. This gentleman, his name was Walter Siddle. What Walter used to do was fascinating, and I was inspired by Walter to make candy. So I started just learning how to make candy. I burned my mom's kitchen many times, and eventually we built a trailer with my wife, and we went to farmers markets in California. We were making sweet toasted pecans and almonds, and that was our first product line. Then when we opened our candy store in LA, we also were selling candy pecans, but people say, hey, do you have chocolates? Do you have caramel apples? So we started experimenting with, making more stuff. When we understood that the market was screaming for a company that would do specialty confections, we closed shop in LA, we moved to Utah, and we started in a factory, about 5,000 square feet, and we started making candy here. Our family, our kids have been a very important part of the business. All of our kids have a different role in the company. We started when our kids were very, very young, so they learn the value of work. We try to make sure that they have a path to grow, and that's part of our formula. One of the big reasons we have been able to grow to really fulfill our dreams has been the support that we have received from SBA. As we grew our business, we had the opportunity to look at a bigger location, a place where we could call our own, a place where we can fulfill the dream of having a factory.
This location needed a lot of work, so we ended up having to do a construction loan to really gut the interior of this facility, to really manipulate it so it works for them. I helped solidify an SBA 504 loan to do that. Just in the first year of being in the facility, they're up well over 100% in revenue. They brought on more staff, they've landed larger accounts.
During COVID, it was very uncertain. Some businesses were closing. We didn't know what was going to happen. We got a PPP loan. It helped us a lot with payroll and keep us floating. So it was to sustain us in the growth time of COVID, because for us, it was actually pretty good during COVID.
When you think about Small Business of the Year award, you really think about, the person that embodies it the most. They're so driven and they're so passionate, but more importantly, they're really a leader in this community.
It's not just the people at Sir Walter, it's the people at SBA, it's the people, the banks, it's everything that makes our community stronger, and it's a privilege, and we're so thankful for this honor.